Hello, hello, hello. Today, it is I, Veyr. But this doesn't look like AQ Worlds. Doesn't Veyr do AQ World stuff? Wrong! You're wrong! It's not the only thing I do. Today, we shall be making a new YouTube banner. If you look at mine, it looks like it was made by a 12-year-old. Because it was. It's absolutely terrible. And, oh, I guess you can't see it. Let me search it up so you can see it. Here we go. It looks like a 12-year-old made it because, well, da-da-da-da-da! A 12-year-old did make it. I mean, just look at that. Look how this line, it's longer on this side than it is on that side. It's asymmetrical. Look at these colors. They're also messed around with. I mean, I do like this fade and ethereal feeling, but I can replicate that, you know? And just look at these ugly shades of colors. They're just so basic. Because, you know, you get the point. Anyhow, it's absolutely disgusting, as you very well know, and I really hate when YouTube automatically pulls the loading sign and makes that the thumbnail, because the loading sign is... Loading sign makes great thumbnail. Anyhow, regardless, this is what we are talking about today. We are going to be fixing our issue with the power of Inkscape and the power of this template that I downloaded off of YouTube. So I've made the opacity about 40% so I can still see it, but I can also draw on top of it. So right here, smack here, is the text and logo safe area, and smack there is the full size area. So I'm going to assume that majority of you don't watch my channel on TV, but because I'm a nice person, in case anyone does, I'm going to make it the full size. And desktop, minimum, mobile, obviously this text and logo safe areas where the important stuff's gonna be. I'm not sure where to start, honestly. Well, let's start with the text and logo safe area. So it's 1546 by 423. So fetch me a box. It doesn't matter what size the box is. Box? Oh, of course, I didn't make a new layer yet. Ah, good job. This layer will be called text and logo safe area. Maybe not safe area because that's work. So I'll draw this little box. Well, it's in pixels, right? So the width of this is 1546. Is PX not pixels? Because that doesn't look 1546 to me. Because let's check the settings. Units PX, is it PT? Oh, it's PT, that explains it. It's PT, not PX. I trolled myself. You twit Veyr, you're stupid. Control A already. And 423. There we go. Here is our pristinely sized box. It's not so pristinely colored, though. It's fine. Not our worry. I don't know, we'll just make this ugly orange for now. You know what? I like that derp ugly white thing. Anyhow, what shall we put in this? What a interesting idea. Well, let's get some text going. Maybe not sans serif, that's kind of gross. Oh, I don't have any nice text. I don't have anything nice downloaded. Well, just like basic Calibri, right? Hello, text? Text. Does that seem a little small to you? Because it seems a little small to me. Alright. Not an issue. We'll make it bigger. Seems about right. Right? Hey, stop trying to text. I'm going to have to raster this thing. Not that. Select not that, but select it as an item. Thank you. And then object to path. Here it is. And now these should count as not a text, but object and path. Step 2 is I need to center that in that thing. I don't know how to do that. So I'll just put the X and Y location of these at 0 and 0. And let's take a look at the size of this. It's 550 by 403. Let's see. Alright. We'll change this to 560. That will give us that. 560 is... Oh wait, that's the X and Y, not the size. That's too small. Not PX, PT, thank you very much. How about 1400? Not too bad. So this one is 1560 in length. So to get that done, the simple solution is center a 1400 long thing on 1560. So 1560 minus 1400 gives you 160, so half of that is 80. As for the Y, this thing is 206.305 pixels in height, and I want it to be so 206.305. Excuse me, I'll do this math. This is not nearly as easy. 423, 200, 223, 200 and... You can't tell fractions of a pixel apart. Besides, I won't even render fractions of a pixel, so it'll be totally fine as is. So I'll just round to 206. So 423 subtracting of 206 gets you 217. No, not that. I meant this. 217, and half of 217 is 106, 8.5. Not 18.5. There we go. Perfectly centered. Now we select these two objects with select tool. Really? Also, that's not a square. Let's make that a square. Yeah, here it is. There we go, now it's a square. So well, we have to keep these, we'll group them for, no, we're gonna color them first and then we'll group them and put them in a text and logo safe area. Good, right? Yeah, everything's good. Alright. Actually, on second thought, I think it's better to just put the text in there, and I can make all the, fun swirly things and gradients in the background. Huh. That's actually an interesting idea. We'll keep this around. We'll move it to the side since I'm not using it. So that one's 2560 by 1440. I need to center this. So 2516 minus 2516 minus 60 minus 1400 gets you 1160. Half of that is 580. And the height of 1440 subtracting of 206 gets you, or 720 subtracting of 103 gets you 617. There we go. Perfectly centered. Assuming I did this right. So step 1, center our beautiful words, aka my name. Complete. Step 2, make it pretty, because just basic black text is boring. So we're going to play with a gradient. I mean, just pull this for now. Whoa, isn't it pretty? Ha! Alright. That's not what we're looking for, though. As pretty as that is. Anyhow, we'll get the color right first, because that color is not good. Most definitely not good. Let's go with this color. Nah, that's too dark. This one's not too bad. Alright. And now we want to give it a gradient. So how do we want to do a radial gradient? I mean, let's see. Okay. So it's a green to white gradient, right? I think that white's a little too white. Let's make that white a little bit less white. Gradient. Select on. No. Let's select all these guys first. Okay. How do I edit the gradient?
What?
Clearly I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's try this gray. No, that's not what I'm doing for. You know, the reason why I have a browser page open in the other window so I can figure out how to do this, because, you know, I sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Alright. Fill and stroke, fill style tab. So select a path, fill and stroke menu, go under gradient, radial gradient, or linear gradient, or radial gradient, or and then opacity and blur. Yes, I know that's there. Change the gradient, I have to click the edit button. Oh. They're stupid. And where's the gradient editor? Gradient editor? Where's the gradient editor? So now I have access to the gradient, but it probably popped up on my other monitor. Or not. Where did it go? Repeat, reflected, stops. Oh, now it's here. Whatever is going on. So I would make one of these guys grayish. Maybe this is gray. No, I don't want to make it completely gray. Come on. Oh, I see. I've got the wrong one selected. I should have this one selected and this one I make gray. Go with 20% gray. Maybe 30% gray. 40? Too much. 30. 20? 30. 20. Between 204 and 179, how about we go with 170. too gray. Maybe 80 in that. 95. Oh, 195, excuse me. And this one I probably want to go up a little bit, so maybe 10. And I guess I want to pull back this gradient a little bit. Not the best. In fact, really not that great at all, but isn't half bad. Alright, step 2. This guy. This guy... Actually, on second thought, I should probably just do 25, 6 bet 40, 40. Okay, bye-bye my square. I'm sorry, but you had to die. Let's do this in a different layer. Add layer... I want below current. Background with an apostrophe because I hit the apostrophe when I didn't want to. Can we make this window bigger so I can see the layers? Apparently not. Anyhow, not my worry. So we're drawing on this layer now. It's gonna be down here. I'll fix that a little bit. 2560 and 1440. Perfect. And our x, our y, that doesn't matter. What we want is this. We want this to be at 0 and 0. Perfect. Next. Whatever shall I do with this background? Now I want the other rectangle back. What was the dimensions on that guy again? We'll just make that guy go away. 1546 and 423. So I'll draw a different rectangle. We'll do add layer above current. We'll call it desktop minimum. And then we can... And this one will be 1546 and 423. Okay, my square is back. And really, why can't I see this whole thing? Okay, now where did it go? Now where did it go? I'm pretty sure I clicked that one, not the other one. Oh, there it is. Alright, we'll just move this over. Where'd my other... Ugh. Alright, layers. Oh, now it's showing me full. Oh, interesting. Now I can't scroll on it because whatever. Thanks. Anyhow, we'll get this one first. So step 1 is we're going to probably want to color it. So I haven't played much around with the gradients, so we're going to put that one in first. We're going to edit it later. What's reflected? And then direct. Ah, okay. So it's just like the ones in Inkscape, except I don't want this gradient. I want a different one. That's a nice looking gradient. I think this shade of green is fine, and I want to match it with black. Nope, not that black. Okay, I guess I make a new gradient. We'll start with this black. And this green. See, what do I do if I want to make a 3-point gradient? Huh. If I want to make a 3-point gradient. As you can see, I don't know what I'm doing. I just pretend to know that I'm doing something. Reflected, no gradient, offset. I just pretend I know what I'm doing, because, to be honest, I don't. So, let's see. Let's go to layers. Layers. I'm gonna hide that for a second. So I think I want to color this one first. So I'm going to begin with a core of maybe... what a delicious color of purple. Whoa! Excuse me. What happened there? Did not go quite as I expected. Face. I made a face, but you can't see it. 6600FF. Not bad. We'll make the gradient happen later. So I want this point to be centered, or at least reasonably centered. Where's that other handle? Get back here. Oh, no. That looks pretty nice. Maybe a little bit taller here. Up. What did I do? Okay. Now that's not too bad. Top. Alright. This one I probably want to just be a solid color. Oh, I forgot. I have to draw a square. With location of 0, 0. So this one I probably just want to be a solid color. Maybe something that looks really nice. That's a good complementary color. I don't know complementary colors. I didn't pay enough attention in art class because I'm not an artist. Secondly, I don't really like how this is just a big old square. So I think what I'm going to do is... Step 1, choose a nicer color. Maybe a really, really light shade of something. I can't get that ethereal look I'm looking for. Oh, I know why. Because it's whoa. Let's lock those guys so I don't lock, so I don't accidentally mess with them. I like that. Let's go back to text and logo. Oh, that's just that. Hello, can I move? Oh, I've locked it. Don't like it. Let's delete this layer. Let's go back to text and logo. We'll unlock it. I want to change the gradient on this a little bit. Yep. Alright, and I want to edit this gradient. Once I have that, whoa! Whoa! What happened? Inkscape randomly died. Oh, I just found my recording was paused. When did I pause it? Well, I don't even know what happened here. Let's see. What's up next? I've got to try again. That was depressing. That was really, really depressing. Man. Oh well. That was just really rude. Whoa! Can we type when I say type? Oh, of course.
Oh wow, I found something big will wear.
Wow, that was really mean. Thanks a lot, Inkscape. I don't even know how I closed it. Let's see. Really? Can we just type when I want you to type? That's really annoying. What was that I liked? Since we had the opportunity to absolutely mess up everything, thanks to Inkscape well, one, me being stupid and not saving often enough, but two, Inkscape being stupid and dying when all I hit was Control Z. So, all right. Really? Can we type already? And not use the font that I didn't tell you to use? Because that's also incredibly irritating. Man, that was really mean. I just have to say that was incredibly mean. Whatever. I think Calibri is really boring. Let's do it again. Where's that song? That Fang song? I feel like... Oh, that's not nice looking. Let me see if I have a font on my USB. Get this guy plugged in. Man, I can't believe Inkscape did this to me. That was... Wow. That was really mean. Really, really mean. should be a fonts folder. Oh, it's right there. Here, let's see if there's anything I like. That's not legible, unfortunately. We can't have non-legible things. Ooh, no thanks. That's... There's gotta be something I like somewhere. Huh. Maybe I can do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what that looks like, so... No thanks either. That's not quite legible. Fire abuse guard. No, I don't like any of these, really. What's friendo? That's not very friendo. That looks kind of crummy. Kind of pretty, but not what I'm going for. It's got to be something I can mess with the colors on. Oh, this one. Whoa, that's barely legible at all. I know I like percolator. Percolator's great. Here's percolator. Ah. Good one. That one looks too basic. I don't think I like this one. It's just the T. Oh, it's only capitals. Okay. Tangwar Elfica. That's not legible. Teutonic. Oh, I used to like this one. I don't think it's great though. Tribal Zeta Century Zillarunis. I know none of these are probably good, right? Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. So I think we'll go with the one I liked earlier, which is Blade 2. That doesn't look too bad, although I think it's pretty common because I've seen a lot of it online. But we'll hit install on this. Alright, and now we should be able to make this into Blade 2. La 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 la. Where is it? Hello? Fonts? Okay. Excuse me for a second, I guess. Let's close this and try again. Can we not take forever to load? Inkscape? Because it does not take this long to load on this computer when it loads in 5 seconds on my other computers. That's irritating. Alright. Oh, there we go. I see it. It's what I wanted. Good job, Inkscape. You done it. Maybe 1 to 50. And then we want the it. Man, I have to go calculate this all again. How about 1 to 60 for sake of easy calculation? Well, 1 360. For sake of easy calculation, because then I get 1300. Let's say 2560 subtracting 1360 gets you 1200, which is just 600. And the y coordinate of this. And it opened 2 documents, thanks. That doesn't look very centered. Oh, it's probably not using the center. It's probably using the edge or something. There. Next we have the y-axis, which is 1440 subtracting of 195. Really, this is getting on my nerves. Let's use a calculator. Let's see. 1245 divided by 2, 622.5. And obviously it's too low. The other one, which is... So it's the middle between 622.5 plus 1440, subtracting 195. 195, oops. 1867. Divided by 2. 933.75. Nope. Are we just that bad at math, or is this just really crummy? Because it totally worked fine earlier. What's the middle of 1440? 720 and... 720 is smack dab in the middle, but it's not smack in the middle, really. How about 1440 minus 423? Gets you 1017 divided by 2, 508.5. That's just even lower. Yeah. Whoa. How did it align itself? What did I do? Because I didn't do anything but align itself into 791. What is this? How does that work? Object, align and distribute. Oh, select relative to page. Center on vertical axis, then center on horizontal axis. Oh. Oh. I feel really stupid now. Is it just me, or do I just feel really stupid? Because I didn't think to look it up. And instead I've been trying to do it exactly pixel by pixel when there was a thing that does it. Ah, man. Stupid Veyr is stupid. I mean, I've never seen someone this stupid, except for Veyr. He's really darn stupid. Wow. Now it's too small in my thoughts. Let's make it bigger. Well, we'll make it the 1400 it was earlier, because I think that's fine. And now let's go to align and distribute. Now it's perfectly centered. The text is rather pretty as well. It's much better than what I heard earlier. Anyhow, let's get a nice radial gradient going. We'll start in the center-ish. Huh, let's paint it an aggressive looking red. I think we need more of that red. Maybe a little bit more of that. Let's see. Huh. You ask me. Let's hide that. That looks pretty darn nice, doesn't it? All the all the spiky parts of the word are all bloody red, and then the center more dark parts of the word. I think that's pretty good. I think I want to edit the gradients a little bit though. I think it needs to be a little bit longer length of blackness. Yeah, like that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty gold darn good. Alright. Wait a sec, gotta check a thing. Alright, we're back. So, we got that. What I want to do next is, I want to have this whole thing background be kind of pretty, but I also want to be able to have this center kind of stand out, because I kind of want the word to pop out, you know? That kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new word. I'm going to call it center background. Center back. Sad layer top. We'll lock that name because I don't want to mess with that anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a square. To me, it doesn't matter what color it is, except for the fact that it does because I need to be able to see things. Then we're going to center them nicely. So here, inside this square, I want to make the word kind of pop. What's a good color with black and red? Maybe I'd say a grayish color might be nice. Like that. That really makes it pop. Obviously, it's boring to just have it like that. Let's make it a gradient. We'll have to make that a little bit... I think we have to make that a little bit darker for this to work. We'll use this gray. Ooh. Don't know what I did, but this don't look half bad.
If you don't like it, you're wearing the other one.
Huh. I don't know what I did, but it doesn't seem to be too bad in terms of appearances. Oops. That was not supposed to happen. Let's save this thing so it doesn't randomly die again. That made me so mad, but now I'm not really that mad because I get the opportunity to remake it. So that doesn't look too bad. But next is the square itself. Now we got the gradient on the square. Next I want to edit that square. Let's make it Next, I think that, well, this doesn't look bad. We could add a little bit more pop to it. How do we do that? So first, let's put this all the way back. We'll make our square. With no circularness. I'll make this thanks. doesn't matter because we're modifying it anyway. Let's go with a color I rather like. Maybe this limeish green. That looks... that looks pretty good. How do I make it meld? Not sure how to make it meld, but that's okay for now. Unless I can figure out how to make multi-section gradients. How do I make multi-section gradients? Hmm. Oh, interesting. This one kind of looks like something is encroaching upon it. Save it for now. How do you meld the colors of two objects? I just don't know. All right. Next, this is kind of boring with just me and colors, right? So the further thing to do is to put a little bit more than just the colors in. Colors. Maybe put a picture of my face in there or something. Not my real face, mind you, my AQ World's face. If my storage will work. Let us see what we've got. Whoa, that's pretty. I used to have those wings. I think I probably sold them or something. Okay, let's put one with my face in here. Maybe this face. So how do we put it in? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Well, there's the face. Oh, it's on that layer, that's why. Have to put... Face! Move to... No. Move to layer. Face. There we go. That's just such a low quality image of it. Next, since it's kind of a square, maybe this square thing will let me do something about it? No. Okay, we gotta do something about this face. So I want to go object to path or something like that. Close that. And now it's a path, it should be reasonably square or something. That's irritating. This one. I guess that doesn't work very well. No, Inkscape is a vector graphics program, not a image editing program, I suppose. But no one can see the full back anyway. At the most, you'll see what's at the edge of the tablet thing. Make the template disappear. This is what we see. I think we need another one under full back. Add layer below current full back 2. And this one will just be a simple square. And PTs, thanks. Which means I just keep defaulting PX. Build my own gradient. Edit our vector as well. We'll edit the vectors a little bit. You know what's kind of ironic about this image? It looks like the good old Veyr eyes of the past, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. Let's see if we can shove another image into here. Hey, why do layers become so short? Okay. Center back. That's that thing I was editing. That much is done. Huh, that looks kind of pretty as well. I think it looks slightly better with that though. And now we're going to unlock the face layer and get another face. Alright. Not a bad face of choice. That. Alright, I know this is nothing compared to a really well done channel art background thing, but it'll have to do. Let's save before Inkscape randomly dies on me again, because Inkscape apparently loves doing that, although it only did that once. And then we have to export it as a PNG, so it'll be the page, and the units are in pixels. 2560 by 1440. Perfect. And where's it going? Is it users Veyr Inkscape? Oops. Oh, I can choose how big the image is. Cool. That's a solid 72 DPI. Let's choose somewhere better to export than there, though. We'll put it in the Windows 7 files. Maybe not there. Oh, here. Perfect. Export. Alright. Let's see it. Gonna pull it up for you guys to see. And here is the finished product. It does not look that great, but it is not too bad. It is significantly better than my current one. Yeah, about that. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I know this is a really long video. This does not mean that I will not be putting up my normal AQ Worlds video of the day. I will be as well today, although it may not be nearly as long. I'll be updating my profile art sometime else. This is just going to be our channel art background. Thanks for watching, and have a good day, everybody. Do have a good day, or else.